Hi everybody, welcome back to episode 29?
Is it?
I don't know. Let
me
check. But if it is 29, 29, everybody welcome back. Because it's been ages since we last recorded. A lot of personal things were going on. We just
29.
had 29, okay, perfect. Yeah, we were all just really busy and we just couldn't do it.
Life happened. When did this release? Oh yeah. So episode 28 released right after my birthday. So for my birthday outing, you guys surprised me with a trip to the Queen Mary. But sadly Michael and Daisy couldn't go last minute due to personal reasons and everything. So I went with just Nicole. Turns out it wasn't with just Nicole. Some part deep in my soul, I felt like you guys were gonna show up or there was something else. And then you guys invited my boyfriend. It made me all sweet. I wanted to punch you guys. I wasn't expecting it, genuinely.
How was it, by the way?
I saw a ghost. I think it was a ghost.
I'm very hard non-believer.
Yeah, what I saw was unexplainable.
Okay, Zach Bagans.
Yeah. There's some things in this world we may never... There are some things in this world we will never truly understand.
Oh my god.
We want answers.
You know what the worst part too about that is that we asked Nicole, hey, can we refund our tickets since we couldn't go? It's non-refundable. And we're like, what the fuck? But the good part about it was that we could go at any time during the year to redeem it. So the tickets are still good. Only issue is that I won't be here for that fucking time.
Unless you go before you leave.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, where I just give my ticket to somebody else and Daisy can go with them.
Or you and Daisy could just go together too.
I know. It's because...
Or I'll buy another ticket and we'll go with you guys. So let's have another outing.
We thought about that too. But I was like, I don't know how much you're willing to drop for another time.
I don't care. It's just a ticket and then the gas together. We'll just go. We'll eat here, go over there, and come back.
You make it sound so simple. It's so much driving.
I'll drive.
We'll have to plan it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I gotta leave Amazon. Oh my god.
You still haven't quit yet?
No. I'm trying to milk as much as I can out of it. I'm taking a lot of overtime. So my last shift was fat because I did a lot of overtime. I did Sunday, and then I did a full shift on Saturday, which was a lot. So it was at least 1,200 got from that check. And I'm doing more overtime tomorrow, but for the morning shift. So then I'll probably leave on the 6th or 7th of August, so I can have a little time to myself.
That's cool. It's fun. You should definitely do that. I'm still so proud of you. I'm happy for you. Oh yeah, so Michael got me this book, right? Well, this book set called Sweat and Soap, and I have the first version. He gave me the second version, and it's great. It came with soap, because that's what I was hoping for it to come with soap. I was genuinely a small bar of soap. You know what I mean? Something.
Wasn't it just generic soap?
Dude,
too?
Yes. No, it's unscented soap. You can buy a pack of 50 for $10, dude, on Amazon. I'm gonna look for it right now so I can show you.
Meanwhile, after all this, I've actually finished a new anime series.
Oh, which one?
Frieren.
Oh yeah.
Journey to Journey's End. Dude, it is fucking great.
I'm gonna watch it next.
It actually it hit my top 10 anime.
Really?
Yeah. It is fucking amazing. Because it did something that most animes don't really do, and it's especially with action / like adventure animes.
20 pack, 400 sheets for $9.99.
Well, for $10. But like with this anime, like time actually passes.
Mm-hmm.
Like so like, you know, the fucking characters have birthdays. Like you can actually get like a good scale of time, like how much time passes. And it's nice. Like it's actually nice to fucking see. Like
is the manga over too, or
no? It's still going, I think, because they also, I think, just announced the second season, if I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But it is actually really fucking good. A little sad too. I was kind of choking up for a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not a spoiler or anything, but there's like one scene. Because like, did I tell you?
But the grapes.
Yeah, about the grapes. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, it still gets me every time. I don't know why it's so dumb. It's really good though. Yep. Highly recommend it.
I do plan on watching it. It's one of my tops right now, especially because Demon Slayer's over now. I have time to watch it.
And then I gotta watch the one that you've been like obsessing over.
Delicious in Dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Dungeon Meshi.
That's my next one.
Dude, it's so good. So good.
Oh, you know what? Where's it?
You got drugs in there.
I do. Even better than that.
What is that?
You know what?
Oh my god! It's coffee flavored milk. Where'd you get this?
There's like an Asian ranch market, the 99 ranch market.
Uh-huh.
Not that far from here. About like 10-15 minutes give or take.
Mm-hmm.
And they sell like Korean stuff, Asian stuff, Japanese stuff. Like they have.
Is it the one in San Bernardino?
No, it's not that far. No. It's like.
Is it that far from here?
It's like still like on the 91.
Cause there's a little there's a Japanese market too in San Bernardino and close to the Inland Center Mall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how far that is for you. It's where they have a shit ton of raves. It's literally right in front of it.
No, it's not the one. No, but it's because there's a lot of like 99 ranch markets out there, but this one's like closest to us.
Mm-hmm.
And they even sell like a lot of like, because when we make a lot of seafood, we go over there because there's a lot of like fresh stuff over there.
Hell yeah.
And so we just go there when we can. I mean, we fucking went on a snack splurge. We got like a strawberry milk drink, a peach milk drink, which is actually really fucking good.
Ooh.
If you want to like get one for later.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it's so fucking good. And I bought these like on a whim because I wanted to try it out. Dude, they're so good.
Really?
Yeah, they're really,
I'm
really
excited
good.
to try it.
They're really fucking good. This is probably like gonna be like the longest episode because we just.
You say that like almost every episode.
I know, but I mean like this one might be because we haven't seen each other in like ages.
Remember Mercedes Vega?
Uh-huh.
There's new blood evidence confirmed.
Fuck.
Which pisses me off because it's been like a year since she passed, and barely the blood that was found next to the park, like in the parking lot where her car was supposed to be at.
Yeah.
They confirmed that it was her blood.
Okay.
And they just said it now, and I'm like, I feel like that should have been done ASAP, and they should have told us that, like, within, like, the first couple months,
like
you know?
why hide it?
Huh?
Like why hide that kind of
I don't know if it was hidden, but, like, last minute, like, we already knew that it was her blood.
Mm-hmm.
Who else's blood could it have been, obviously?
But I mean, at the chance of it being an attacker, could have really helped.
Mm-hmm. Holy shit, this is delicious.
Right? Right. I forgot that we have stories to tell.
Yes.
I do have... What I have originally planned to do was, like... I already told you. I have two... My story's short. It's a little short. So I was going to do another short story.
Two-parter?
And to make it just like a...
A twofer.
A twofer, yeah. Since it had been a while, but it's been a little bit of a busy weekend for me. And me and Izzy watched the Pro last night, which is like 2 hours, basically. And it was like at 3 o'clock in the morning when it ended, and I was so tired. I just knocked the fuck out. Yeah.
Like, okay, like the whole trilogy?
Yeah, because Maxine just came out.
Yeah.
And we want to go see Maxine with our cousins.
Oh, you guys want to see it?
Oh, we're going to go see it eventually.
Oh, I'm going to go see it too.
Yeah, because we also just watched Long Legs yesterday, too.
That's nice.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Okay, hold up. I mentioned to Michael that I wanted to go see Long Legs literally the day he was going. That's on me. Honestly.
If you had said something like prior, because I had the plan like.
I didn't know about the movie until yesterday.
I've known it for like months.
Dude, I did not know anything about it. You should watch Tarot too. Tarot's not bad.
What? Tarot?
Where it's like the tarot cards come to life because they use a cursed deck. It's pretty good.
No, but I mean, I had these plans like a week in advance, basically.
Yeah.
But I've known about the movie for months because I remember like the original marketing for it, because they refused to show Nicolas Cage and what he looked like in the movie, but it was like all cryptic. They were sending like websites that would take you to other things, or like billboards that would take you that had encrypted messages and whatever. So people were like, what the fuck is the movie?
I did not know anything about that, dude.
Dude, it's been like a long fucking time.
I swear. I've never heard of it at all.
And like, it is a good movie. Because if you're thinking like full horror, it's not gonna be full horror. Just to let you right now.
For Long Legs?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
It's more like a Silence of the Lamb kind of thing. But it is good. It's a little bit of a head scratcher towards the end, but it will leave you a little speechless towards the end. Just like you're really trying to process everything. It's good though. Nicolas Cage looks freaky.
Nice.
It's good stuff.
And then I heard that Maxine is shit. Honestly.
Really?
I heard that it's the worst out of the trilogies.
Fuck.
And I'm like, I don't know. I still want to see it.
Yeah.
Because I got really invested into Pearl and everything. I love Pearl.
Yeah, she's a fucking. I mean, that movie was kind of funny too.
She's a star. She's a star. She did no wrong.
She'd be putting.
What an icon! You fell once and then you start killing people.
She hadn't even failed yet, and she started killing people.
Well, she technically failed once because she wasn't the kind of girl they were looking for.
But that was after she basically killed... Oh, spoilers for Pearl, by the way. I mean, the movie's been out for a couple of years already, but... she sort of killed her mother, and then...
Sorta.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't dead by the time, she put her in the basement. But she assumed that she was dead. So she basically, killed her mom, and then...
Killed her dad.
No, killed her dad before the performance. So to her, she already committed 2 murders, and then... No, wait! She committed 3 murders. The dude
from the
that she was sleeping with, yeah. So she committed 3 murders before she failed. Oh, dude, that got me so fucking... That made me laugh so hard, dude.
That's why I love Pearl so much, dude. I was literally talking to my 64-year-old coworker. She's Christian, loves Jesus and everything. Loves horror movies, dude. Beyond and she doesn't get scared easily, but there was one horror movie that she did tell me where it kind of freaked her out a little bit.
Hereditary?
I don't think it was that. It was not that. Or else I would have remembered the name. If you say names off of the top, if you start saying names, I'll know which one it is. I just can't put my finger on it right now. And I told her about Pearl, and she was like, huh, that sounds funny. And I was like, it is. So I was showing her some clips on YouTube, the ones where she was dancing. And she's all like, oh my gosh, she's so delusional. And I was like, I know, right? She's just like me for real. And she looks at me, she's all like, you're going to hell.
You know what? I still couldn't believe after all that Howard stayed with her.
Supposedly it's because he wanted to protect her, because he loved her. And I'm like,
No, I think the only truly creepy thing about that movie was the end. Because if you stay for the credits when they kept rolling, she stares at you for at least 2 minutes.
Oh yeah.
She stops blinking after the first one.
I think it's 8 minutes.
Maybe no.
For the whole credits.
If it's for a little bit, because for a while she stops blinking at you, and then she starts to tear up, and I think at that point they start to fade in a dark circle to cut it out, and then the credits continue. But it's still creepy nonetheless, because it's for her genuine smile, and then it just goes psychotic.
Do you know Mia Goth was getting sued?
Oh, wasn't there like a huge scandal for like...
It's because they had an extra, and he was supposed to play a dead body, and she almost kicked him. So he was all like, hey, like, she almost kicked me. Like, tell her to be more careful, because I don't want to hurt myself. So I guess she got upset because of that. So then when they did another take, she kicked him on purpose. And then, what's it called? He went to go, like, to the dressing room or to the bathroom or whatever. And she followed him and she started telling him shit. And then, the next day when he was supposed to come back in or, like, something like that, they basically called him and said that they didn't want him anymore.
That poor dude, too. Like, the fucking... God, I don't remember his name at all. But, like, the ones that she slept with. Like, technically he didn't see everything, like, in the house.
Yeah.
But Pearl's like, you saw something, didn't you? And he's like, no, like, I really didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he was telling the truth, but she was just assuming that he was lying and then just...
Why are you leaving me if I didn't do anything wrong? I don't understand. I said you liked me. Bro, I swear to God, I can quote Pearl because of how many clips I've seen.
Okay. So, this one is... I do not remember how I usually start these things. It's been too long.
Are we really that rusty?
I think so.
Do you want to flip the switch and I go first?
No, I got it. Just gotta get my bearings together.
Chug some of that caffeine. It's like Popeyes. Just chug it and then you'll be unstoppable. Also, rest in peace, Shelley Duvall.
Right. Oh my God.
She's so beautiful.
I can't believe she actually passed away. Oh, damn. Right, alright. I think I got it. So this one is for Christina Mary Riggs. There's not a whole lot for her early life that I could find. So for the first part will be short. Christina Riggs was born in Lawton, Oklahoma in September of 1971. Growing up, Christina claimed that she was sexually abused by her older brother when she was around 7 to 13 years old. She also claimed that the neighbor was also sexually abusing her as well, though the claims aren't solid. Though I can't, so allegedly, that's what she claims. By the age of 14, Christina began to abuse alcohol, tobacco, and even weed. Around the age of 16, Christina became pregnant. However, I could not find any information regarding the father. But after giving birth to her first child at the age of 16, she gave up her baby for adoption in 1988. Pretty hot?
Yeah, a little bit.
Damn. After graduating high school and a little bit of time passed, Christina became a licensed practical nurse and began working in Veterans Hospital. Nearby this hospital was an Air Force where she met a man by the name of Timothy Thompson. Christina and Timothy would have a kid named Justin Thompson in late 1991, but Christina... Why did I put Christian in here? But Christina would soon separate from Timothy. Justin was born in June of 1982. She wrote in her journals, quote, "As I held Justin in my arms and looked into his little face, I became so scared. Would I be a good mom? Could I give him all what he needed?" Unquote. While she was pregnant with Justin, she met a man named John Riggs, which she managed to spark a relationship with. She married John in 1983, and they would have a daughter named Shelby Rigg. In 1994, she wrote, quote, "We were so happy. She was so beautiful. I didn't think things could go any better. John was crying. I cried. He was full of so much love for her. The way he looked at her." Unquote. They moved to Sherwood, Arkansas with Christina's mother in 1995, but would divorce in the same year after John punched baby Justin in the stomach. He got violent. According to Christina's mother, the divorce and a spiral of continuous financial hardships led Christina to do what she did. On November 4th of 1997, while Justin, who was 5, and Shelby, who was 2 at the time, went to bed at around 10 o'clock at night, Christina snuck into the room in the middle of the night and injected potassium chloride. the very same thing used for lethal injection process. She obtained it by stealing it from the very same hospital that she was working at. Unfortunately, this didn't kill Justin, as Christina hoped. In fact, as Christina had hoped. In fact, the pain of the shot woke up Justin, which Christina reacted by smothering him with a pillow nearby. She suffocated him. She then suffocated Shelby to death as well. Shortly after killing her kids, after writing suicide notes, Christina swallowed 29 pills, which were pills that help with depression, insomnia, and even migraines. 19 hours later, Christina's mother found her unconscious. She was still alive.
Damn.
A local hospital managed to revive Christina, to which she was arrested and put on trial for the murder of Justin and Shelby. In 1998, the trial began, to which she was immediately given the death sentence by lethal injection. The reason why it was so quick was because Christina was adamant that her attorneys not put up a defense for her, as she wanted to be executed. In 1999, in an interview with Arkansas Times about her thoughts about her actions, she told reporters, quote, "Sometimes I can't think about them. It's like they're being ripped away from me all over again," unquote. She stated, quote, "I still believe in the death penalty, even though I'm sitting here on death row. In my case, I'm glad I have an option," unquote. I can't believe, she's going through this, calmly and sanely. It's I don't know, it's fucking horrible.
Mm-hmm.
In May of 2000, Christina was given her final meal before her execution, which was a meal of one large supreme pizza, a salad, pickled okra, a strawberry shortcake, and a cherry limeade to wash it all down. For her last words, she said, quote, "No words can express just how sorry I am for taking the lives of my babies. No way can I make up or take the pain I have caused for everyone who knew or loved them. Now I can be with my babies as I always intended. I love you, my babies," unquote. That's it.
Okay, hold up. I'm not gonna lie. I've never tried okra before.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try it now because all these serial killers seem to want okra.
There's a weird thematic theme between last meals, just in general. It's always pizza, ice cream, and then in some cases okra. For sure okra.
Because they're usually comfort foods. I don't know about the okra because I've never tried it before.
I've never had it either. It's not really a West Coast thing. I'm sure in some places for sure, but it's just not something that we genuinely eat.
I'm gonna Google.
But it's always ice cream no matter what. Yeah, I guess it's comfort food, as you can say. I don't know, as I was doing research for this too, there was an article I was reading it from, and people were putting comments under the article about her last quote, when she put, "Now I can be with my babies again, like I always intended." Mm-hmm. People were like, "You're not going near your babies." What you think what you deserve is just going straight to hell. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I was laughing so hard at those comments.
Okra looks pretty good, not gonna lie.
Isn't it just I know what it looks like, but I just don't know what it tastes like.
Yeah. Looking at it, I would assume it kind of tastes like green beans in a way. I don't know why, it just gives off those kind of vibes.
I never had edamame, but I think edamame is more like green peas.
I don't like edamames plain like that.
I've always seen it seasoned with salt or a garlic kind of sauce. That's what I've always seen, at least. I don't think I've ever seen anyone just eat straight raw edamame.
Oh, I was right. Okra has a mild, almost grassy flavor that is uniquely okra, while it's sometimes compared to the taste of eggplant or green beans. Its texture gets more attention. It's crunchy when cooked quickly, but becomes almost mouth-wateringly tender and slow cooked. Ugh, even my mouth is watering just thinking about it. It's because I'm a big whore for green beans. Oh,
really?
I fucking love green beans, dude. I mean, I can't eat them plain, but just with just a little bit of butter and salt. Oh my god, and pepper. Beer batter them up too. Oh my god.
Beer batter them.
Yeah, it's delicious. My favorite thing to make, not gonna lie, is green bean casserole. It's very
That sounds so white.
It's very Caucasian of me. I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, it's good. I mean, the recipe's fairly easy, too. You wash some green beans, put them in a little pan, then you drop the cream of mushroom in it, you add pepper, and I don't really add salt because it's not supposed to be super salty. I just mix it all together and everything with some milk, and then I just top it off with the French fried onions, and then I bake it, and it's actually really good.
Have you seen the Mayo Mom on TikTok?
Yes! Oh my gosh, she pisses me off. Oof. Oof.
She gets on my nerves.
Don't even get me started. Oh my god.
It's because, like, I don't know why. Like, when you said like bean casserole, I'm thinking like
Mayo Mom.
Yeah, like white people dishes, and like Mayo Mom just came first, and like she made like one of the foods that was just like clumped with mayo, and I was so disgusted. How is it
burnt and raw at the same time?
I don't understand.
Not gonna lie, I've made mayo chicken before.
What the fuck?
It's actually not bad, if done it correctly. Out of curiosity, I mean, I was just like learning how to make like dishes like that, because honestly, like it kind of gives me like hometown buffet vibes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So basically what I kind of wanted is I had it like stuffed with like with provolone cheese, and I had it stuffed with asparagus, and then you put like, you don't fill the whole thing with mayo and everything, but there is mayo involved. You kind of like brush it up. Obviously you season it though. You season the mayo before like covering it with it, or whatever. And then after that you put like the French fried onions and everything, and I've made it before and it was actually really good and juicy, but like not like that. I don't know what the fuck she made.
An abomination is what she made.
Like, how is it raw and burnt at the same time?
It takes a special kind of skill to do something like that. Yeah. What else? My story, I told you I was gonna do like a 2-parter, but I didn't have the time to do that. I mean,
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, bestie. Time for my story. The Queen Mary.
You know what the worst part about that is? Is that I wanted to cover that before we went to the Queen Mary. I wanted to just say it, like, tell the story, and then like the next week following, be like, haha, surprise, or we're going to the Queen Mary. Now you know all the history about it.
Yeah.
But no, things didn't go as planned, unfortunately.
Dude, I don't know why it was so hard for me to, like, I don't know, maybe it was like I had no motivation, but like when it came to like the Queen Mary like notes, it was just so hard for me to even want to write them. I don't know, I just didn't have...
You felt lazy?
Not that I felt lazy, it's just that like I didn't have the motivation, really.
I think it's because we just had like I think maybe we got used to not writing notes.
Yeah, probably.
Because when I was writing like these notes, as small as it was, dude, I was finding myself like taking like breaks after writing like a few sentences. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
Or I'd get distracted and everything.
Yeah,
I couldn't
distracted.
I couldn't sit in my chair for too long and everything. Then I'd get up and I'd do something else. And then I'd remember and I'm just like, holy shit. But yeah, so I'm covering the Queen Mary, and I'm only covering it because of the apparition. I genuinely was not planning on covering it at all until when I saw the apparition. I was like, you know what? What better part for us to come back and for me to talk about the Queen Mary, because I actually went and I saw an apparition.
I hate the fact that you went, saw it, and I wasn't there.
I know.
The one thing I fucking wanted, and it was for me.
But Nicole was there.
She hasn't told me shit.
She saw it too.
But she hasn't told me anything.
Yeah.
You know what she has been telling me about though? For like the past like month and a half? Baldur's Gate. She's been making me pissed about her playthrough. Because she's making constant deals with Raphael. Like the literal embodiment of the devil.
Yeah. And
she's like, what's the worst that could happen? And she's like, all he's doing is threatening the world. I'm like, she's like,
no shit.
No, and she's like, I don't care about the world. I'm like, Nicole, your world in the game is Astarian. What if that's what he's targeting? And she's like, like, she's didn't think like that. I'm like, you're making a deal with the devil. Like, he's gonna pull some tricky shit. Mm-hmm. But she's just blinded by how hot he is. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. So the Queen Mary story is also short.
I mean, it's good. It's fine.
Yeah, and like it was kind of hard for me to find like a lot of ghost stories, believe it or not, regarding the Queen Mary.
There's always a lot.
Which is weird because I barely found anything. I mean, it kind of told me like about the ghost or whatever, but I couldn't find any like first-hand experiences like on Reddit or whatever, people experiencing shit. And that's what I wanted. Like I wanted like an experience like mine or whatever. And I tried looking for another experience in the section of where I found the ghost. Couldn't find any.
Unless we go back, when we go back, we can do more.
I'm down.
Accountings and stuff.
I can look to see when my day off is and we can like figure it out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I really want you to experience it. Who knows? What if I see them again?
That'd be great. If you see anything and I don't, I'm going to be so pissed.
The only thing that I regret is I did not take a picture of where I saw the ghost. Which I regret it now because I really tried looking for a picture left and right about what it looked like so that I can show you.
Do you sort of remember where the area is for when we go back?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay. Oh, yeah, for sure. But I'll talk about it
in a minute.
In the end, you know? So, let's start. So, on April 3rd, 1929, at Cunard Line's annual meeting, Chairman Sir Thomas Royden makes the first official announcement that the question of new tonnage is one constantly in our minds. And though it makes no fucking sense, basically, it's kind of like they wanted to start like a new era, in a way. Mm-hmm. So the Cunard Line begins plans to design a new pair of super ocean liners to replace the Mauritania, Aquitania, and the Berengaria on their North Atlantic route. And it's basically like just the names of like the ships and shit like that. Mm. I also found out that the Queen Mary is actually bigger than the Titanic.
Yeah, it is. And
I did not know that, but until my boyfriend told me because he is like a fucking nerd. Wow. Yeah, we were literally in the parking lot walking to the fucking Queen Mary, and then he's all like, "Oh, fun fact."
Actually.
Yeah, literally.
Wow.
But yeah. So on May 30th, 1930, Cunard Line announces that John Brown and Company Ltd. Of Clydebank, Scotland, had been selected as the builder of the new liner. And on December 1st, the first keel plate is laid for the job, and it's number 534. And eventually it was named into the Queen Mary. And I'm basically talking about the history, a little bit of the building of the ship. Mm-hmm. And on December of 1931, a year later, work halts on job number 534, aka Queen Mary, because of the Great Depression and the inability to secure further bank loans. The hull plating is 80% completed, which is where I saw the ghost. And the ship stands 9 stories high. And on April 3rd, 1934, after 23 months, construction for the Queen Mary resumed. So, fast forward 2 years, on May 27th, 1936, the Queen Mary departed Southampton, England, and set sail on her maiden voyage. It had 5 dining rooms and lounges, 2 cocktail bars and swimming pools, a large ballroom, a squash court, and at first I was like, what the fuck is a squash court? There's a sport called squash.
You never heard of squash before?
No. I was all like, what is a squash court? I seriously had to look it up because I did not know what it was.
They get the ripest squash and they hit it with a wiffle ball bat. And they just
throw pumpkins at each other. And they even had a small hospital in there too. The Queen Mary set a new standard for transatlantic travel, which the rich and famous considered the only civilized way to travel. It quickly captured the hearts and the imaginations of audiences on both sides of the Atlantic, representing the spirit of an era known for its elegance, class, and style. That sounded very Tamaki of me. 3 years after her maiden voyage, the Queen Mary was the largest cruise ship in the world, carrying Hollywood stars such as Bob Hope and Clark Gable, members of the royal family such as the Duke and Duchess of Windsor, the dignitaries such as Winston Churchill, and during this time she set a new speed record which she held for 14 years. That was another reason why they really wanted to build it too, because they wanted something fast. And I was like, oh, okay, so it's like another dick measuring contest between, like, I don't know, they just want the coolest and fastest thing in the world.
You can kind of summarize the history of the world by just saying it's just a big dick measuring contest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then also the lady that was showing us around, she was saying that the captain really, like, I mean, it was just like a cruise ship or whatever, but no, the captain really had plans to keep that title on for as long as he could, because, I don't know, I guess it was like a big, like, I guess it inflated his ego so much to be, you know, sailing the world's fastest cruise ship, or honestly, I don't know. But he was really big on making sure it was fast and all this fun stuff. So, she held for 14 years, but when the Queen Mary arrived in New York on September 1939, it was the last time she carried civilian passengers for many years. At the beginning of World War II, the Queen Mary was turned into a battleship. She had been painted a camouflage gray, and her luxurious amenities were removed. The Queen Mary was nicknamed the Grey Ghost. Because of its stealth and stark colors, she was the largest and fastest sailing ship, capable of carrying 16,000 troops at a speed of 30 knots. I don't know how fast that is.
It's a lot of knots. I have no idea. Fucking.
I don't know anything about boats. Should I Google it? How fast is 30 knots?
Yeah, because we're too poor to understand what knots
Hey Siri,
is.
how fast is 30 knots? 34.52 miles per hour.
34 point what?
0.2.
So 34
miles per hour.
34 miles per hour. That's how fast 30 knots is? I guess in terms of ocean and boat size, I guess that's pretty fast.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if that thing is as big as bigger than the Titanic, yeah, I guess that's fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially for the 1940s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
You good? I heard that pop.
Mm-hmm.
After the end of World War II, the Queen Mary began a 10-month renovation process to restore the ship to its former glory. On July 21st, 1947, the Queen Mary resumed scheduled transatlantic flights and remained active for almost 2 more decades.
Okay.
Sadly, with the rise in popularity of air travel, this caused the Queen Mary to retire. And on Halloween, October 31st, 1967, she took her last voyage to Long Beach on December 9th, 1969. She has remained in Southern California ever since, working as a floating hotel, attraction, and event wedding venue. And when we went, there was actually a rave going on. They were setting up for a rave.
You don't know how... did Nicole tell you the struggle?
Yes, she did.
Okay, because that whole... We wanted to almost... I think we almost broke our silence because of that shit. Because it pissed the fuck out of us. Because, like, we had already booked the thing, and then they tell us last minute, oh, we have a rave going on. Fucking push it back. I'm like, alright, fucking... Like, we didn't even know that was fucking possible.
Yeah. Yeah, but because of the rave, I guess the people that are staying there, like, because you have to wear wristbands at all times, dude.
Fair enough.
Because not only, because, I mean, since it's also an attraction, you need wristbands if you're going to go to the attractions, you need wristbands if you're staying, and then special wristbands for whatever event is going on.
I kind of want to stay there.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. I looked at the prices, it wasn't that bad, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, I mean, $250 a night. But I mean, like, just staying there for one night, that's not bad.
Yeah. Compared to some hotels over here, yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see. Okay, so I was writing this, like, at midnight, too. So I was going to talk about my ghost experience right now, but I'm going to wait until after. But now I'm going to be talking about the ghosts now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, like, a few. By a few, I mean there's 150 ghosts lurking on the ship.
Wow. Damn.
Which is crazy because I only saw one on the tour. I was about to say because I saw none, but I saw one.
You know what? All that matters is that you saw one.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Out of 150?
Yeah. And over the past 60 years, the Queen Mary has had a reported 49 deaths. And this doesn't involve the terrors of war. There's a hotbed of paranormal activity in the ship's engine room, which is 50 feet below sea level. And there's an infamous Door 13, which crushed 2 men to death at different points during the ship's history.
Damn.
We didn't get a chance to finish to check out Door 13, but they did show us a door that was exactly the same as Door 13, because, I mean, obviously they're all numbered. But, like, I forgot how many tons it weighed, but it was, like, pretty big. I think maybe from your dresser to the end of the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a pretty big gap, and that shit closes in 30 seconds. And it weighs a couple tons. The door itself weighs a couple tons. So, I think probably like 2 tons. Probably the size of a car, honestly. That's how... And it closes within 30 seconds. And, the most popular story is of an 18-year-old boy who was found crushed during a routine watertight door drill in 1966. And, he was wearing blue coveralls and he had a beard. And he's been seen walking the length of the shaft alley before disappearing by door 13. And he had his arms pinned to his side and had a crushing injury to his arms, chest, and pelvis. And he was bleeding from the nose. And because obviously they were in the water and everything was moving, especially because they were down like in the engine room, so everything's shaking and vibrating,
Mm-hmm.
they couldn't take his vitals, so they couldn't tell if he was alive or dead. So they just shot him with morphine, and then they sent him out to the hospital where he later succumbed to his injuries. And then there was a theory as to why he was kind of found like that, because when they have these drills, it starts lighting up, you know what I mean, so that people can stay away. And the tour guide, she supposedly had a theory that he left like a tool behind, so he went back to go get it. Or and on the side of the doors, it's kind of like a hatch to keep it open. And she thinks that with the move of the waves, he accidentally let it go, which caused it to close. Which I mean, kind of makes sense. But at the same time, they're like, oh, well, it's a tool. Like, why couldn't he, like, leave it behind? I mean, back in that days, supposedly he would have been, like, the breadwinner for, like, his family. And it's basically just, like, a popular theory that they have there. That was the reason why that he was mainly the breadwinner, so he really needed those tools because he probably couldn't afford other tools as quickly, you know? So maybe that's why he just really needed it, and then he just ended up dying. So yeah, that fucking sucks. And there's other ghosts on the first and second class swimming pools. And supposedly it's another hotspot. The first class swimming pool, which has been closed for over 30 years, often has ghosts of women appearing in 1930 swimwear, wandering the decks near the pool. They also report hearing splashing or seeing wet footprints from the changing room to the deck. Which I think it's a little far-fetched. I'm speaking still in my old whatever. I just think it's a little far-fetched because you're at a fucking pool. I'm sorry. Everything's gonna be wet. Everything's gonna be wet. You're telling me, oh my god, it's a ghost because I see wet footprints. Those are probably your own, dude. I don't know.
You're so mean.
In the second class pool room, the spirit of a girl named Jackie has been seen and heard. Supposedly she drowned and resides there, but the tour guide said that there is no known history of someone drowning in the ship's pool ever. Which I thought was really... I mean, she said that it's really weird too because the slides for the fucking pool is like... The most shallowest part of the pool was 6 feet.
Damn.
Yeah, the deepest part of the pool was like 12 feet.
Dude, that's fucking huge.
Exactly. So she's all like, I'm surprised nobody drowned in it. And that's how it was for both pools. Let me look for the picture of it, because I took a picture of the pool room. But yeah, this is the pool room, and that's the slide. And that's 6 feet. So, So supposedly the spirit of the girl named Jackie is seen and heard. And she's one of the most popular ghosts, and she's like very like playful and stuff like that. And the tour guide says that she hasn't seen her, but she's like heard her and stuff like that. And she was also saying that one time she went in there with another coworker, and like they just decided to play hide and go seek with the fucking ghost, and I was all like, never in a million years. Like, who the fuck does that? But whatever, she did, and she like heard her, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't see anything there, so I don't know. But there's also another location, and it's the Queen's Salon, which served as the first class lounge, and it carries the ghost of a young woman in an elegant evening gown, and she's seen dancing alone in the corner of the room. I think I know where that's at because I took a picture, but I could be wrong. And I'm assuming it's this place. And I have these pictures on my personal Instagram, but I mean, I'll post them onto the podcast one too. But yeah, the thing is that it was super dark in the room. You couldn't really see unless you went like that. So I literally put my phone against like the glass just so that I can take a picture of the inside, because it was kind of like tinted.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was also another dancing room too where they see ghosts as well, and it's because they have mirrors facing each other, and you know how like mirrors are like portals or whatever. So I didn't see anything in there. And I don't know why they call them staterooms, but I guess there's several first class staterooms, and there's reports of a tall dark-haired man wearing a 1930s suit, and I can't spell, but running water, like basically like the sink turns on by itself.
Uh-huh.
And it's left running, and the lights flicker on and off in the middle of the night.
Okay.
And one of the ghosts there is in room B340, and his name is Walter, and he passed away in that room in 1948, and he haunts that room. And like with the other staterooms, the water is turned on and the lights are turned on and off. There's maids that have reported going in there and seeing the water on, even though it had been days since somebody had checked in or checked out, my bad. So there's no way it would have been left open. And there was actually a woman who stayed in that room once, and at night she had the cover pulled off of her. So when she woke up to go grab that cover back on, she saw a man at the foot of her bed, and she screamed and it disappeared. Which, I mean, just seeing a man at the foot of your bed that you don't fucking know is scary in and of itself. So who knows, maybe it was Walter. And we actually got to go inside room B, 340.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I took a picture of the bathroom. Yeah, I took a picture of the bathroom.
Ooh.
And then of the side of the bed with a little window. I mean, it's just nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like such a tiny room, and it was cramped. And then they had like the little decorations to make it look a little creepy. They even had a Ouija board in the closet too.
Why the fuck? I did see that.
Yeah, and they had tarot cards there too, for some reason. I was like, does each room come with Ouija boards? Because that'd be fun.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like if...
Here's your complimentary Ouija board.
Like if you know your attraction is haunted, you might as well take advantage of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that happened. And the tour guide said for us to not touch the bed at all, because there's times where like you'll see handprints on the bed, or like it's like disturbed. You know, like when somebody sits on a bed, it gets like a little bit wrinkled.
Yeah. Or
whatever. She thought like nobody touched the bed at all, and she even checked the room before we were in there to make sure that it wasn't disturbed at all. And she's all like, because like if you guys don't go in there and if you guys don't move the bedding or whatever, and you guys leave and we look and it's disturbed, then that's how we know that like Walter was here. So we did all that and everything, and then at the end she's all like, did anybody touch the bed or whatever? And everybody was like, no, because it was disturbed. a bit. So she's all like, I don't know if y'all did it. She's like, y'all better not be playing with me. So yeah. So I mean, technically, I guess Walter was there. And also in the staterooms, including room B340, in the early morning hours, the phone rings, and when you answer it, there's nobody on the other line, which sucks. And also in the third class's child's playroom, a baby's cry is often heard. And other things you hear on the ship are like distant knocks and door slamming, high-pitched squeals, and drastic temperature changes. But honestly, I think all of the above is just because it's old. Because that shit's really old. Like, I mean, it looks pretty, but you can tell that shit's old and everything. Yeah. I don't know about the drastic temperature changes. We did experience a little bit of temperature changes, but I think it's only because, like, the main areas is, like, the AC, but, like, when they took us to, like, the hilt or whatever, it was really, really hot because you're just surrounded by metal, you know? So there's obviously no AC down there at all because it's just full-on metal and steel. So because it's so hot out, you know, like, obviously, like, I'm pretty sure if you go in the wintertime, it's going to be fucking cold down there because of the steel. So that was, like, the only temperature changes. And, like, I was really going with, like, an open mind, too. I was like, I'm going to check them out or whatever. I didn't really feel anything. I didn't feel any creepy vibes at all when I went there. There were some people on the tour that did feel a little bit nauseous at some moments. And I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. But I genuinely, me, Nicole, and Jaime didn't feel any of that. And, where is it at? Oh, and that's it. I guess now I'm going to talk about my story.
Okay.
So, basically, when it comes to the Queen Mary, the part that we visited was the hull. And basically the hull is at the very front of the ship, where, like, the tip of the ship, you know, how it's like a triangle or whatever, but we weren't on the top, we were on the bottom, and it was full on steel down there. And that's where there's a lot of ropes and shit like that too, like very, very thick ropes. And there's actually like a little hole, a square hole in the middle of there, and down there is where they would keep the prisoners of war. I don't know how deep it is, but when you look down there, there's like water underneath, and I'm like, that's weird, they should probably drain it. But that's where they would keep the prisoners of war. You can hear like a steel banging down there. That they said that that's one of the ghost things, but I saw that there was a guy that was banging on the steel on purpose. Like, I saw him with my own eyes. Yeah. He was literally hitting it on purpose, trying to freak people out. And
just being a dick overall.
Yeah. So basically what happened there is during the war, when the ship was transporting troops, she accidentally hit an Allied ship, which caused it to sink, and it took the lives of 200 men. So the front of it is scratched, obviously. Yeah. And because of that, you know, you hear the steel banging. You also hear like water, like gushing water, and you hear screams and cries, and like you can see like orbs of light down there, which I didn't see. And I tried looking for pictures of what it looked like so that I can show you, because it's really hard to explain. So basically they're just like walking you through like hallways and everything, and then they send you like to like not a restricted access, but like a staff only area per se. And you're just kind of walking. Obviously it starts getting hotter because it's like no AC and everything. And it's full on like wood and steel that you're seeing. You're literally like on the side of the fucking ship, like behind that ship is like behind that steel like wall is like literally the outside. So you just keep walking, and then eventually you see these really, really steep steps. And first of all, they're like, everything's fucking old. So that's why they were telling you to be very careful, and it was a lot of walking and a lot of going up and down steps. So the steps were pretty steep, and as soon as you walk down, you go through like a hallway. You just go straight. To go to the hill, you just go straight. But it's kind of like curved a little bit, so you kind of go straight and you make a little bit of a left, but you're still going straight. And then that's when you see the square hole where they would keep the prisoners of war. And then you'll see like the hilt and shit like that. You see ropes everywhere and everything. But as soon as you get down those steps, on the left-hand side, there's like, it's not a hallway. I'm assuming it's just extra space, but it's just like empty right there. Like you can go through there, and then if you turn right, it's like a little hallway leading up to the main hallway.
Okay, yeah.
You know, but it's barely anything, dude. Like I swear to God, it's so small. It's just from like your fridge to your bed. Literally like a little bit over 6 feet. Like it's nothing. Like it's literally nothing. Like
yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. So when I was done seeing, like, when I was in the hole and I'm looking at like all the ropes and like all the rust in the steel and shit like that, I'm turning around with Nicole. I find her. We're turning around. We're going. I couldn't find my boyfriend anywhere. I don't know if he went up or if he was still there. But I was gonna go up because it was getting really hot. And there was some people that were feeling like wheezy, so they went up. The tour guide is all like, every time I'm down here, I get really, really bad vibes. So I'm gonna leave the other tour guide here, and I'm gonna go up in case anybody wants to go up with me. And like, a good 5 people went up with her immediately. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So as we're turning around to go back, before we were about to get into the little hallway, which would be technically staying on the left, remember? To go up the stairs, remember how I told you there's like the little right side or whatever?
Yeah.
I saw a gray figure walking, like going that way,
yeah.
like a kind of like, and it's not like as if they turned and went that way. No, they were already facing like that way. Like they were already facing left and they were already walking left. And I was like, huh. And Nicole probably couldn't see it because she was behind me on my right. But the thing is that since I was right in the middle of that hallway, like with the little fork, I guess, I could see the stairs and I could see that little dark area where that figure was at. And I didn't see anybody pass by to go up the steps. So I'm like, huh. And I looked at Nicole and I was all like, did you see that? And she's all like, yeah. Like we kind of like looked at each other like in acknowledgement, like, did you see that? And
yeah.
She was like, yeah. So I turned on my light and I decided to go follow it.
No fucking way.
Yes, I decided to go follow it. And I literally only took 3 steps. And then I think her name was Priscilla, the tour guide. She was like, don't go down there. It's dangerous. And it was full on dark there. Like there was no light. But literally, like I told you, it was like a little bit over 6 feet. And then I'd easily be able to turn left and I'd be at the foot of the stairs. You know?
Yeah.
So it was literally like, it was nothing. It was like a tiny little hallway. So as I'm literally walking down there, I take the 3 steps and she told me, don't go over there, it's dangerous. And I was like, oh, okay, it's just that I saw like a grayish figure there and I just wanted to check it out. And then she kind of looks at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then she's all like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah, like I literally just saw like a grayish figure. And she's all like, okay, that's weird. And I was all like, yeah, I think that's weird too. And I was like, I think I just saw a ghost. And she's like, I think you did. So, obviously, like, I wasn't so sure. Because, like, I wasn't scared. Because, obviously, I followed it.
Yeah.
But I was just, like, taken aback at first. And don't ask me what it looked like. Because I could not tell you what they were wearing. Nothing. Because it was so quick. Because, literally, like, that little hallway is so tiny. Like, literally just 2 steps. And they were out of my sight. But the thing is that I didn't see them, like, you know when you walk, like, I don't know, like, when you walk, it's like...
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I just don't know how to explain it. Like, literally, like, this figure, I could just not explain it. It's like they were just floating. and everything. I didn't see a bottom half or whatever. I wasn't paying attention to the bottom half.
Just the upper half.
They look tall, like at probably like 6 feet, a little bit maybe higher, and everything. And I just saw them just quickly pass by. They didn't go up the stairs, so it couldn't have been somebody. And if Priscilla was already there, wouldn't she have told that person, "Hey,
get over here.
You can't be there." You know, just like how she told me. So as I'm going up the stairs, I told the other tour guide lady, I was like, "Did somebody just pass by here?" And she kind of looked at me like I was stupid, because she's all like, "Well, there's a lot of people up here, so obviously people have been coming up here." And I was like, "No, like right now." And she's all like, I mean, yeah, people. And I was like, "I didn't see anybody go up the stairs." I was like, "Well, I just saw a gray figure down here, and I didn't see them go up the stairs." And she's all like, "Okay, yeah, maybe we should go now." So she literally rallied everybody up and we left.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was just like, huh. So Jaime's a skeptic too. Since he didn't see it, he doesn't believe or whatever. Mm-hmm. Which, honestly, I don't blame him, because that's how I was at first too. And, I don't know, I mean, I can't be a skeptic anymore, because what I saw was unexplainable.
Through your own eyes. You have people upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through my own eyes, what I saw was unexplainable. But yeah, other than that, I didn't see anything else on that tour, except that one ghost. I didn't feel...
I hope to God we find something else in that goddamn shit.
Imagine if I see that ghost again too. That'd be cool.
Like, oh, hi, Ray.
Yeah. You remember me? You got any horny boys here? But yeah. So I wonder what it was, who it was. But yeah, that's basically the
that's
Queen Mary.
Actually amazing that you were able to see something.
Yeah. I still can't believe it, but like, what the fuck else am I supposed to do?
Yeah. I mean, you legitimately just can't explain it. I
can, dude. And that's it.
Yeah, that's all we pretty much got. It's about an hour and 30 in. Probably, yeah. Do you want to just wrap it up, or do you want
to... I'm fine with wrapping it up.
Have you seen... I know we talked about, like the My Hero leaks, or like the last time we talked. But have you seen like the fake one that came out? Mm-mm. To avoid any and all enemy spoilers, head to 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 38 seconds. Thank you. So as like My Hero's ending, right? It's gonna end like in a couple chapters. Last time we talked about just some spoilers in general. So this is sort of like a spoiler, but it's also a fic at the same time. So the main spoiler is that, right now, spoilers for My Hero, by the way, skip like 15, 30 seconds, whatever. He's quirkless basically at this point. Yeah. And so there was somebody who made a drawing that looked so fucking real. It took Twitter and it's like TikTok by storm. And it was Deku working at a fast food joint. It was like... It looks so good, and everyone was like, "This can't be how it fucking ends." Like, it just looked real, and everyone was like, "Oh no, this is real." But at the bottom of the page it says "art done by," and then like the creator. Mm-hmm. So people were like, "Fuck," it's like it isn't real. But it just everyone's like, "Bro, he's becoming like the number one fast food worker."
I swear to God.
No, that's
I did not see that at all.
And right now I'm mad at Gege for the current Jujutsu Kaisen.
I haven't seen anything. I don't know any spoilers about it so far. You can tell me.
Okay, there. So now I'm just going to put a whole big ass time skip into the thing. So for the recent JJK leaks, it was confirmed that yes, Gojo is dead and Nobara is dead.
Not Nobara.
No, Nobara.
She literally fucking died season 2.
He was like, it was planned from the start when in Shibuya, like it was planned.
I'm pissed off now.
Huh?
I'm pissed off now.
Yeah, I know. I was mad at Gege, and everyone's like, he's like, then why didn't you say anything? like why keep suspense? Or like, you know, like if you knew she was dead, like
that's what gets people coming back.
He's losing a lot of fans. I won't lie. He's losing a lot of people, like really quickly.
Yeah.
But people are still trying to hold out some hope that maybe he's just stupid and crazy and going senile or something. They're trying to hold out hope for both Nobara and Gojo.
The only thing that pisses me off, that worries me, not pisses me off, but worries me, is that because of everybody's reactions, I feel like they might change the ending in the anime. Mm. Because they've done it before, just like they've done it with like Soul Eater and with Ouran High School Host Club and everything. Like, you know, they might change the ending in the anime. I mean, same with Tokyo Ghoul too. They change it because of how people reacted, and like they were gonna do it for Attack on Titan too. They were gonna change the ending of the anime.
I feel like they should have done it, but people were throwing like a lot of good theories on like how it could change, and being like the manga is just another iteration of Eren's like previous life, and like the anime is another continuation of his life. So like it would be pretty cool if they referenced the manga ending, and then found a way for Eren to like overcome that thing. I mean, like it's still great the way they ended it regardless, but like I did like the theory of like using the manga as a previous life and then anime as like the next iteration. I thought that was a good idea, but
yeah, I feel like though it sucks right now, I feel like they should have, when they animate it, because obviously it's so popular, they're gonna have to animate it. When they do animate it, they just stick to the manga as best as they can. Though it's gonna be confusing as fuck. We're gonna be waiting for a lot of movies probably because of the fights.
And then right now, so you say you didn't care for like JJK leaks, right?
I haven't seen any.
But you didn't care?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, so
go ahead and tell me.
Right now, Toto, Yuji, and Yuta are like all fighting. Dude, they're fucking throwing hands like crazy.
Really?
Oh, dude, it's going insane. Because, like, you know, like Toto's fucking thing, right? How he's able to just like switch.
The boogie woogie.
Sukuna can't catch up. He's almost like blacking out. He threw up in a panel.
Wow.
Yeah. Because like he's switching with both Yuta and Yuji so fucking fast. And then I think the last panel I saw was that he clapped one more time, and he was expecting a hit, but nobody switched.
Well, how can he clap if he only has one hand?
He's using his cursed energy to imbue it into like the object. So like it's making it like every shake. Because
I know he could still use his thing without his hand.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's why his hand was cut in the first place, because the clap is what they thought made the people switch, but it wasn't that. He can still do it without having to clap.
But the last panel, like he claps, shakes the thing, whatever, and no one moved, and Sukuna's like, what the fuck's going on? And then up above is like some fucking angel. I don't know who the fuck it is.
But does she have like hair like this? And
yeah.
She has like her face like Sukuna's? Oh, I know.
And then like the very last panel, it just says Jacob's Ladder, and it just fucking...
Yes!
Fucking
oh my god,
goes down.
I did see that, I think.
I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what that is, but that looks cool as shit.
Basically, what Itadori is with Sukuna, it's kind of like with her, but I guess the person that's inside her, her goal is to kill Sukuna. So when she was saying that is her mission, and at the end of the day she's going to do that, Yuji's like, what the fuck? Because he's the one with Sukuna inside him at the moment, when they kind of like first meet and everything. And she didn't know, I guess. I think she didn't know at the time that Sukuna was inside him. But I feel like the person inside her should have felt it, you know what I mean? But anyways, she's pretty cute. I haven't caught up. I just really miss my dude. Higuruma, he died so quickly. I'm pretty sure he's dead. But yeah, they literally just introduced him and then just to take him away. And I'm like, fuck you guys. He's so hot.
He's just killing off like every character he can.
He's the lawyer. He's the one with the suit.
Yeah.
with the big
I'm
nose.
talking about Gege, like, he's just killing everybody.
Yeah.
And it's just...
Have you seen Demon Slayer?
Recently?
Spoilers?
No.
No? No spoilers either? They've been posting a shit ton.
On Crunchyroll?
No, of the spoilers? No, I've been seeing it everywhere. On TikTok, on Twitter, and on Instagram. When
it comes to, like, I haven't seen any spoilers, but I know I'm staying away from, like, Crunchyroll, because whoever runs the Crunchyroll's, like, a Twitter account or Instagram account, even fucking TikTok, they immediately post spoilers.
What happens, like...
In, yeah.
Like a couple hours
in whatever show, like, within, like, a day. And people are always mad at them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, fuck it. I mean, at least they let us know that Apothecary Diaries Season 2 is coming pretty fast.
Hell yeah, I'm excited.
Fucking excited for that.
Isn't that right, Mama?
Shit. But you need to get on Furin. That shit's amazing.
I am. I'm going to.
Speak.
Yeah.
I fucking love Furin so much.
I'm gonna rewatch Dungeon Meshi so that I can start taking notes on what food I'm gonna make so that I can have a party for it.
Oh.
Like, I'm being dead ass.
I won't be here for that, will I?
No, you won't.
Because I'm gonna come back next year.
Do you know when?
January 30th.
Next year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're only going for a couple months?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I thinking you were gonna be gone for like half a fucking year? I'll just wait for you to come back. Okay. Plus, it's cold anyways. It's perfect temperature, perfect weather because it's too fucking hot right now.
I mean, I'll still be like in September and October temperatures, which are like humid as hell over there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, when it gets to like winter, which is fine because like most of my stuff is winter shit, so it's good.
Bring me a souvenir.
I will try.
Even if it's a magnet.
I will try.
But yeah, have fun. You better keep me updated. See if you see a cute girl over there. I'll be your wingman.
Looks like a Georgia girl.
Yeah. Georgia girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I haven't really actually announced it. I got a job. And the job requires me to leave for a couple months. Technically, I do start the job at the 12th. So I'll be going to where I'm posted at on the 12th.
Mm-hmm.
But until like the 30th is when I leave.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, we're going to be taking a decent hiatus from podcasting. I don't know about you and what Nicole and Daisy are going to do. Daisy does want to start like something. She was telling me about it, how she either wants to do something with books or anime or something like that. I'm like, it can, you know, when Daisy left, I had you guys. When I leave, she'll have you guys still regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So, it gives you an excuse to come back every week. It's up to you, though.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I can always continue Caffeinated Creeps if you show me how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can try to record it at home.
It's not hard.
On my PC.
Yeah, because you can just sign up on the accounts over there from your stuff. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And I don't mind going solo and everything, too.
You wouldn't. Let's get Daisy to do it. Get her involved. She needs to have an activity here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless you trust me to record here. Oh, no, but who's going to edit it?
I was going to teach Daisy to edit it. It's not that hard.
I know, but I don't want her to have that responsibility. That commitment.
Why?
Well, cause it's a commitment that both of us made. You know, I feel like I should edit it, even though I don't know how. I can figure it out. I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, well, like I said, maybe you guys can just like do your own thing because like the way I have my shit set up here,
yeah,
you won't be able to find the files because of what I did.
Mhm.
It's a little tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, if you show me, I can come next Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring my computer. You can kind of show me a little bit how to mess with it, and then I could just bring my computer here, record it and everything, take it home, edit it. Like when I'm at work too, I can edit it because it's my laptop.
Yeah, that can work a lot. Yeah.
I can figure it out. Yeah.
Well, I think we should just wrap it up at this point because we talked about more anime spoilers. That's like 3 episodes in a row we talked about like anime spoilers.
Dang, I know, right? Oh, bro. Somebody needs to fucking catch up on Demon Slayer. I swear to God, I'm gonna riot. Even with the manga, I can't tell you guys anything.
It's like 8 episodes. I think you can catch up fast. It's fine.
The last one's like 40 minutes long.
Is it?
Oh yeah, the last one's 40 minutes long.
Watch the first movie when they come back. It's gonna be like that first 40-minute part.
Yeah.
It always is. But until then, thanks everybody for waiting on us to come back.
I know, right? Oh my God.
We're gonna be back for a couple weeks, and then we're gonna be gone for another while.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. You'll hear my annoying ass, and instead of Michael, you'll be hearing Daisy and Nicole and or Nicole.
But yeah, until then, thanks everybody for stopping by, and we'll just see you guys on the episode 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 30.
30.
Bye.
It's been a minute.
We're so rusty.
Yeah. Bye-bye, everyone.
Sayonara.